Hello, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. This reading is going to be for Taurus. This reading may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I apologize. We'll go take a look at some of the other signs. They may resonate with you. Or depending on what all you have in your astrology chart. These are single readings. I am not a licensed counselor. I'm just an intuitive who is reading off the energy. Yes, reading the energies. All these cards will pop out. Alright. Taurus. Okay. So you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Five of Staves upright. You also got Love in the upright. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So far this is telling me the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse that there's been an overindulgence in something, like in material pleasures, like you've been spending too much money on something. The Five of Staves, it's like fighting for no reason. Just a lot of conflict. The Love card does represent that there is love, but the Three of Swords in reverse represents like pain, sorrow. So let's figure out what this story is talking about, because we're all over the place with this. Taurus. No, Taurus, you're dealing with somebody. I have a feeling, Taurus, you're going back and forth with somebody. It's like you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. When you're with them, you're fighting. When you're away from, when they're away from you, you are loving them. It's like a really controlled thing that you guys are doing. It's like you're unsure about how to balance this out with this person. It's really weird. Yeah, Prince of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely a lack of communication. A lack of several things, because you're not using your head. You're not thinking rationally. And you're not satisfied with something that somebody has to offer you. You just like, no, that's not good enough. There's a lack of support. And there's an unwillingness to change. And for some reason, I feel very much like this is you, Taurus. You generally are very stubborn. So it's like you're stunning your own growth. All right, Two of Pentacles. There's something that you're juggling. It could be two people. Or career, and your lover. But the problem is that your lover feels like they're being neglected because you choose work over the love. Well, actually, I take that back. Because you have love in the upright, it comes across like you're choosing one over the other, but it isn't, because you're working for the love. Like, you're trying to learn to balance these things out. I don't think it's coming very easy for you, Taurus. Or it could be vice versa. This other person is trying to balance themselves out financially, but there is a lot of love there. I mean, yeah, there's an imbalance. You got balance in the reverse. So there's something that's not balancing that needs to be balanced, and especially in order to have love. And there is an offer of emotion. You got the Prince of Cups in the upright. So whoever's coming towards you is offering like love. And you got Six of Spades in the upright, which means this could be a very happy home for you. This person that's trying to make it with you, you're going to have to come out of this stubbornness. Queen of Staves in reverse is that Queen of Staves in reverse is saying to me in this particular reading that you or the person is waiting too long. Like, Taurus, you're a very earthy sign, but don't wait too long, because you're going to end up getting your heart broken. Like, somebody is going to be upset because it's almost as if you didn't act on it. And your grief and your sorrow will set in because you didn't do that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is not right. And Seven of Staves. You're fighting against something. I have a feeling, yeah, you're going back and forth with somebody. It's like you want to be single, but you don't want to be, like, you want to be, you're stopping a lot of really good things from happening. You're preventing love. And it's like you're happy by yourself, but you're not. Like, you think that being by yourself is better, but it isn't. Not for you. I mean, eventually you'll open up. As I'm reading this story, yeah, you're going to open up, but it's like you keep falling back into these old habits, these old ways. Every time you get the opportunity, it's like you stunt the growth of the reading. I mean, of the love. Just a little effed up. It's like every time you get moving with this person, something happens, you don't like it, so you stop it. And it's almost as if you find fulfillment. It's like you're in the thought of every time you try with this person or persons or whatever the case may be, like, you think that you're happier by yourself. It's a very... You have a wishy-washy way. And see the energy, you're not expressive at all. The energy underneath, after reading the story, it's like you're waiting too long to even show emotion. That causes a lot of conflict. I think you think that you're trying to be realistic about the situation. I think you do. There is love there, but it's like it's like you want your cake and eat it too. But you can't be single in a relationship. You can't call yourself being by yourself, and then still try to have somebody. It's like you're cheating with yourself. It's like having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but they're the side chick because you're the main one. It's like you're in yourself. You're into yourself. You're only interested in you. And then whoever you're dealing with, even though that there is love there, they come second. You don't put them first. You love them. They love you. But they come second. You have Four of Wands. I mean, the sex is so good between you guys. I think that's part of what keeps you going with this person, and it's just so amazing. I mean, look at his face. This is a lot of pleasure. And 4 represents the number of stability. But they're on a swing. Could mean that you guys are swingers. Or could be swinging. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you have everything you want and more. She's got food. They just probably had sex. You got this person that's tending to you. You're sleeping. You're just a big ball of overindulgence. But it's not really about the other person. It's just about you. This is that energy, Taurus. And you got the Lovers. So again, there's love there. You don't have to pay attention. You know, it's a Gemini energy, but you need to pay attention to the one that's actually loving you. It's not going to be there for long. But look, that's you, the Fool, focused. Not on anybody, not on those lovers in the background, not on the snake that's getting ready to bite you. I believe you're focused on yourself. I'm not getting any other energy. And then the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that you have really great sex with somebody. You're not really taking them for what they're worth. They're bringing love, but you're only concerned with the sex. You're just like, ooh, get them clothes off. Let me get inside of you. Sorry to be so explicit. I hope no children are watching this. You know, you're really kind of selfish. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope that you are able to realize that love is probably staring you in the face. But it looks like there's some lessons that you have to learn with this. It's almost like you have to get your feelings hurt. You won't know that your feelings or how much that person actually means to you until they're gone. And then that's when the pain is going to set in. And you're going to have to figure that out. I mean, there was emotional fulfillment at the end. So maybe it just requires you sitting down and having a very honest talk with the person that you're dealing with and figuring out how the two of you guys can move forward without it being such a selfish situation or coming across selfish. Because I have a feeling that this person is going to be really working hard for you. And they're going to be tending to you, but you're not going to be as much tending to them. And that's not good, Taurus. That's not fair. All right, that was your reading. You all have a wonderful day. Make sure to like, subscribe, add, share, all that kind of good stuff. Instagram, you can follow me at butterfly_box78. You guys have a wonderful day.